The Bible says that if Jesus didn't physically raise from the dead, then Christianity is useless. Not weakened, useless. You see, modern culture treats the resurrection like some sort of a symbol, where there's hope and a new beginning and fresh starts. But the Bible doesn't treat it as symbolism. Paul says in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 14, that if Christ has not been raised, then our preaching is useless, and so is your faith. Now, that's not poetic. That's a straight up ultimatum. And here's the theological reality that most people miss. Christianity is not a moral system. It's a resurrection announcement. If Jesus stayed dead, he's not Lord, and sin isn't defeated, and death still wins. And Paul even goes further in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 17. He says, if Christ has not been raised, then you're still in your sin. And that means that if there's no resurrection, then there's no gospel. So the entire faith rests on the claim that you can't reduce to a feeling, that the tomb that was once occupied is now empty. And Paul says it boldly enough that if it didn't happen, if the tomb isn't empty, then you should walk away. But if it did happen, then Jesus isn't just inspiring. He's the one person in history who proved he has authority over death. And that changes everything, because it means that the gospel isn't just advice, it's the greatest news ever. And then we're not to try harder. It says that he's alive. And if he's alive, then the question isn't whether if Christianity is useful. The question is whether you'll surrender to the risen king. So if the resurrection didn't happen, Christianity is nothing. But if it did happen, then Jesus changes everything. Follow Jesus and follow for more.